Hi everybody, welcome to week 9, chapter 11 in Arkansas history. I hope you had a good weekend, enjoyed the snow, the not snow, the snow, and now where I'm living in southern Missouri, it is snowing again. So, spring's always wonderful in the Ozarks. Hey, this week, just a couple of things. One is your Arkansas history resources. That's your project due for this week, along with the discussion, posting, the quiz. One thing I want to point out about this, one is in your other resources, you have some guidelines to follow. You can see them here. And so I want to go over those just real briefly with you. One, first thing to do is find 5 internet sites which you think would be valuable to students. And then you're supposed to cite the work and location. Write 1 or 2 paragraph evaluation of the site. Why do you think, or how do you think the site would be of value to other students? Again, pick sites that are credible. Don't use Wikipedia or sites associated with the eTalk radio program. On your internet sites, things like the internet site for the Arkansas, or the Encyclopedia of Arkansas History. That's a good one to use. Or an internet site for a museum, or anything along that lines would be good to use, beneficial to use. So look for things of that nature. On published works, when I ask you to find and evaluate 3 published works dealing with at least 2 aspects of Arkansas history, in this one you can cheat a little bit. If you'll search the Arkansas Historical Quarterly Review, you can find book reviews, and I would advise you, if you can't find the actual book, to look through those for some information. Again, write a 1 or 2 paragraph evaluation of the site, not the site of the book. Why or how you think it would be of value to the students. Again, pick sources that are credible when you do this one. Museums. You're supposed to find and evaluate 3 museums instead of Arkansas dealing with some aspect of Arkansas history. Give the full name of the museum, location, website. Again, if the museum's on the internet, get the site. You cannot use the same website for number 1 that you do for your museum. You need to find 5 internet sites that are different from your 3 museum sites, and then we'll talk about the last one as well. Again, why do you think it's valuable to other students? If there are any special exhibits or any permanent exhibits you think will be of use, talk about those. It doesn't have to be a huge museum. There's a museum down in Batesville, Arkansas. It doesn't have to be one in Little Rock. It could be one in your local area. If the local library has a museum, that would be suffice. And then number 4, event and other activity sites. Find and evaluate 2 sources which list or highlight events and activities in the state of Arkansas. Again, 1 or 2 paragraph evaluation of the information. Why is it valuable to other students? So again, with number 4, number 3, number 1, you have to find different things. They cannot be about the same thing. And I'm talking about events or activities. I'm talking about things like the old Soldiers and Settlers Reunion up in Mammoth Spring, or the Bean Fest in Mountain View, things of that nature. Toad Suck Days down in Conway. So there are lots of different things around the state for you to choose from. You just have to look across the internet to find them. Again, this isn't hard, but it does require you to do some work. It does require you to look for some things. Again, make sure you cite your information. Send an MLA citation when asked for. If it's a museum, again, give the full name of the museum, the location, the website. You don't pick one of these. You do all of them. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.